Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this video is fun. It's about a photo shoot that I did that wasn't even supposed to be a photo shoot, but I just showed up, shot some pictures for fun, and actually enjoyed myself. I found myself smiling when taking pictures because there was no pressure. So this video is pretty much about talking about that, just going out and shooting without worrying about what it's for. So for instance, what I'm going to talk about in this video beyond going out and shooting for fun is what I actually did shoot for fun, and we're going to go over those images in a second. So my buddy Graham Colton was in town, and he asked, well, he played here at the loft for fun. Then we went out to his show, and he asked me if I was bringing my camera, and I flip-flopped. At first I wasn't going to, and then I was like, okay, it would maybe be fun to just shoot because there's no pressure. So I took my camera, took a couple lenses, went there, just hung out. They went on stage to play. I put one lens on, the D4, I put on the 70-200, and I just went out there and I just stood there, put my earplugs in, and just took some pictures. I didn't worry about anything. I didn't worry about, am I going to make a video about this? Do I have my third-person camera on this D4? I just played around. I just went and had fun and took a couple of shots and realized that I was actually having fun and smiling while doing it. Because sometimes when you get so into the job part about it, when you're doing jobs for people, you can kind of forget about the fun aspects of photography. And I can say that last night when shooting, I had fun. And I only took 31 pictures, of which I'm only going to show you, I guess, 14 of them, 13 of which I consider to be really good. And that's about it. So let's move over here and talk about this. So here you can see the very first photo that I took. It is ISO 5000, 1/160th of a second at f2.8, 110 millimeters with the 70-200 2.8 version 2 of our new friend Christopher playing here the lap steel. Is that what they call it? Lap steel. Lap steel. So basically I went into the crowd, there was no pit, and just stood there. I went up to where he was going to be, worked my way through the crowd, which so happened to be all ladies, so I can walk my way into the front and be like, I have curls, will you let me in the front? I'll give you all the secrets to how curls happen. And they're like, okay, I'll take the secrets. And then they moved out of the way and let me shoot wherever I wanted to shoot from. So that was cool, and that's why I ended up with a clean shot of Christopher playing the lap steel. So what I wanted to do there was get a wide shot of him, well, a tighter shot of him playing, and then a wider shot. So here's the wider shot, but I caught myself. I caught myself making a mistake, and as you can see in the image, I cut off a piece of the lap steel that shouldn't have been cut off because I had enough room to keep everything in it. So I saw this in the image, and that is something to always keep in the back of your mind and in the back of your eye, is that you should always be checking the frame of your image to see if you've cut something off or left something in that shouldn't be there. And in this case, I cut off the bottom of the lap steel and there was no reason to. So I recomposed and then captured the image just like this. It's a better composition, it doesn't cut off the lappy steel, and it works much better in my mind. So I converted it to black and white. It just felt right as a black and white, whereas an image like this felt much better as a color shot. So what I like about this image is Christopher's playing the lap steel. We have that really awesome purple colors coming in, yet his face has a nice regular color to it. There's no really color cast, which is awesome. And what is even better beyond this is that Graham is out of focus in the background singing. It was just the two of them on stage, and I really like this shot a lot. And then moving on, wanted to try the next one. We got it in black and white. Graham's in the background. I just wanted something that was going to pop a little more, and I'm getting used to processing the D4 here in Lightroom 4. There's a lot more things that I can do with it, so I'm just getting used to doing all of that. But I'm really happy with what I'm seeing here. And then here's a picture taken at 20,000 ISO. Yes, 20,000 ISO. Now this wasn't all about trying to test out this camera because I'm done testing the camera. I'm just using it to take pictures. And I think actually that may be another reason why I enjoyed shooting so much. It was the first time that I went out and just shot with the D4 and didn't worry about how would this compare to the D3S? Is this bad? Is this good? It's awesome. So as you can see from a shot taken at 20,000 ISO, look at the lights in the background here. It almost looks like that hallway's lit. It really wasn't. And Ari's taking an Instagram picture over here. I know he's going to be happy that he's in the picture, but I'll move on from that before I get yelled at. And then here we have another picture of the lap steel. I wanted to keep this one in color because it just felt right, and I dropped it to 400 ISO, 1/320th of a second because it was much brighter. But I felt that the color really felt good in this, and you can download all of the full res images from this if you would like on the website. But look how clean the hand is right here. And by the way, I am wearing the new charity shirt, I Shoot Raw Back to the Future edition. You can get more information there over on the website. You'll see all about it. But I like this shot. It felt right in color, and that's why I left it there in color. And then this is Christopher. Just looks really good. He's thinking, he's playing. It's a sharp shot, really good. Moving on. And now we get into just some heartfelt, just more passionate type images. Like Graham here is singing, and it's just like, you know, Graham, I've told this story a million times, is really the first artist I ever photographed at a concert that I had to pass. It was the Counting Crows show, and Graham was opening, and it was literally the first show I ever shot. And so that was 9 years ago now, and we're still friends, and we still keep in touch. So I just love the emotion that's captured in this image. And if you can see, I used Christopher out of focus here playing the lap steel to create dimension to draw you into the subject, Graham singing. And I talk about that all the time with composition being strong. And then this one felt right in black and white because Graham's just looking off into the light, and it captures one of those moments that just feels really good. And the same thing with the eyes being closed. It tells a story all by itself. And then now, I think that this is one of the strongest images that I've seen in a while that I've taken, and it's really great to go out and get this as one of the most solid images that I had from that night. And this is just I would call it a beautiful black and white image of an artist on stage, in this case Graham. As you can see, we've got the nice rim light over here in the back, and it's just a really solid black and white image where Graham is just up here on stage smiling and having fun. This is what you look for when you're taking images and they capture emotion. This is the emotion that you want to capture because it just tells a story unto itself. Moving on, while Graham is talking, Christopher's just hanging out, listening, what's going on, cool black and white shot, and then this was just a little different. I pulled in a little wider because he's now actually has his hand lifted. So those are the 13 images, and really, I just want to wrap it up with saying that it's fun to get out there and just shoot with no pressure every once in a while, and that happens for all of you guys. You can go out and shoot with no pressure. Just have fun. Don't always go out there thinking that, you know, I have to get that best shot. I have to do it this way. I have to do this, or I have to do that, or they won't be happy if I don't do this. Just get out there and shoot and enjoy it. And that's really it. Until next time, Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. If you are looking for information on how to capture images in low light situations, then please sign up right here on FroKnowsPhoto.com, where you just put your name, email address in, hit send it, and you will get a free ebook sent to your email.